All I feel is anger. It resonates from the core of my soul and has overtaken my mind. This anger is powerful, relentless, and all-consuming. I can't push it away. I can't run from it. I can't hide it in the way that I used to. I'm afraid of it. I'm having trouble verbalizing it. It has no name. I don't know where it actually derives from. Is it you? Is it me? Or is it a compilation of everything all intertwined from past repression? I'm angry that I'm angry. I don't want to give you that. I feel like it's the only power I have left. I thought that I had already went through all the emotional steps of letting go. I had 8 long years to deal with the hurt, anger, betrayal, shock, soul-shattering cries, and mourning. I tried to heal. I tried to realign and regain my composed perception. I tried to accept that you were human and all these things were the normal progression of a marriage. They happen. Why would I hold it against you? But it continued, and I never had the chance to fully heal. I forced myself not to feel anything. At least that's what my mind tried to convince me of. But my soul kept weeping and my heart became a concrete cage. Put on your doll face, April. You're living the American dream. Look around at all the others with their happy little families and silver lining facades. Show your kids how strong you are. Show the outsiders how tough and happy you are. Smile when you see them. Laugh when you feel that slight hint of pain bubble to the surface. Show everyone the parts that you wanted them to see. They believed it, so I danced it, paraded it around like it was my real truth. Everyone saw us as a fairy tale romance of high school sweethearts built on a solid foundation. No one saw that foundation had been replaced with quicksand. I was sinking and I was being swallowed. Each night as I pulled the curtains closed to our perfect little house, it was as if it was the last curtain call of the many theatrical plays that I had attended. But that's just it. They were only a falsified, made-up lies. I was the writer, producer, and editor. But as the curtains closed, the demons would come out. The forced smiles instantly left my face as my mask came off. My muscles would become weakened from the strain of these forced falsities. I had to feel the anxiety of what was to come. My body tightened, my heart palpitations began. I would have to talk myself out of another panic attack. I would have to hide the constant shake of my hands. I would have to face the man that caused these reactions. I would have to sit next to him as he looked at his phone smiling. The smiles that used to be mine were now hers. I had to look at your blackened eyes that were once the most beautiful shade of blue that I had ever seen. That man was gone. He was replaced by the shell, and that shell was terrifying. This man that once adored me would try to convince me that I was the one blurring the lines. Sometimes I would believe him. I questioned myself over and over until I answered with maybe he's right. Then your deviant side would come out. The things that you did to me. The ways you exploited me. The unbearable torture. I can't speak of these things. They are too much for my mind to comprehend. How could someone speak such cruelty and still professes undying love? How are you supposed to be soft when it breaks your very existence to leave your bones feeling as though they were made of shattered glass? I'm so angry at myself for not leaving sooner. I'm angry for holding on to what could have been, what should have been. I'm angry for believing that because we had a history together that it would matter, that you would eventually come back to me, that I would see myself again in your eyes. But it never came. My reflection never appeared because I can no longer look into your eyes. I didn't want you to see my weakness, my vulnerability, or my hurt. I couldn't give you that anymore. I am angry for having to cover up your indiscretions. I'm angry for being forced to paint our children's eyes for what I wanted them to see in you. I'm angry for having to bear the burden and blame for leaving and breaking up our family. I am angry that our children blame me. I am angry that I cannot scream to the top of my fucking lungs to release all of this pain that has now become a part of me. This is too much to ask of me, and my shoulders can no longer bear the weight of this heaviness. I am angry that I'm not strong enough to contain it, to restrain myself from not feeling. I feel my stomach turning and my fists tightening, my mind twisting into a rage that I cannot control. I'm afraid of what it will manifest as. I want to wrap my hands around your throat to silence all the painful words you spoke to me. I want to rip out your heart to reveal the blackness. I want to burn the hands that raped the body of the woman that I used to be. I want to fill your mouth with acid so you can feel the taste of the burning lies you told me. I'm angry that I allowed you to do this to me. I'm angry that you're moving on and leaving me behind. I am angry that I have to face the me that you made. I am angry because her pieces are shattered and scattered, and as I try to put them back together, they just don't fit anymore. Anger is where I'm at right now, and I'll stay here for a while. I will allow it to fully emerge. I will look at it with my eyes wide open, and when it finally passes, I will use it to rebuild the real me.